What's going on, guys? The Art World here, coming back again with another LEGO minifigure showcase. Today we're going to be taking a look at Ray Arnold from Jurassic Park and the compys from the Lost World, Jurassic Park. All of these were made during the month of July. I was a little late to making the minifigures for Jurassic June, but still happy to have them. Ray Arnold was the only other person I can really think of making from the first movie before possibly going to the second one. I can't think of anyone else to do, maybe InGen Scientist or the Gatekeeper. No one else really. Arnold was the last one I really wanted to make. Anyways, enough with me rambling. Let's get to the actual figure. Starting off, we have Ray Arnold, and he is pretty much based off the LEGO Jurassic World Ray Arnold version that you would see playing the game, with the exception of giving him a literal coat instead of having it printed. Makes it a lot easier, and I have a reason for that. Really like what I did with it. And what you see in his hand is just a 1x1 I don't know what color that is. It's not dark azure, definitely not blue. It's like a cross I got from that Guardian ship for Infinity War. It was an extra piece. But anyways, it's up for interpretation what you want it to be. You can say it's a lighter because he's a chain smoker, or you can say it's a floppy disk because he works with computers in the movie. Either way, I just have it there as an additional accessory. I don't know what else to give him. Just get that out of here. To get a better look at Ray Arnold, you can see I did the same method with all the other minifigures. I just drew something on my little piece of adhesive paper, put a layer of packing tape over it, and boom, you have that. Same thing with the coat. It was very difficult getting a coat size right, and then getting all those little details, the badge, the logo, the little pens, the little pockets. There's more printing on the inside with the on the shirt with the tie. There's nothing really else to say about this, with the exception of having an additional face. This is technically the Don Cheadle War Machine face I got from the Iron Man 3 set, so it's double-sided. It saved me a lot of trouble of actually painting, because as you already know, I'm not the best with painting faces. I would have probably done the same thing with giving him a serious face and then a pissed off face, but I had this head. I couldn't really do anything else like a scared face, because you never really see him scared. You only see him serious or mad. Unlike others of Newman having a scared face without glasses on, because well, he was scared without glasses. Nothing with Hammond, because you know how the face is. Muldoon, again, his serious face is the angry face, with the alternative head being scared when gets munched on by a raptor. But for him, I just left him with the angry face. I really liked it. Mostly for the scene where he didn't say the magic word. Moving on from that, additional pieces I added were these arms with a little striping on. And seeing how I'm not good at taking the arms off and switching it around, I'm going to do a quick little jump cut, and by the time you realize I did jump cut, it already has happened. And here's what Ray Arnold looks like underneath the lab coat. The lab coat just being this little extra piece with the arms. Nice little accessory for having a random lab coat hanging somewhere. Always more on him. The only thing that's really been done is I just, again, adhesive paper on the front, arms, and even the back. Not the best, but you're not really going to look him in the back, are you? It's very difficult with these adhesive paper for the curve areas because they don't stick as well. Might add super glue to hold them down more permanently. I do not have dual molded arms. I just had to dip them in some brown. I tried finding it as close as possible, not close enough for my liking. And it's a little dull. I'd rather it be a shinier brown paint. Again, nothing too different with the matte the lab coat. Just giving you a nice little 360. That's all I really have to say about Ray Arnold. Wish we kind of got to see more. Half was hoping that they'd do something like showing a deleted scene where it says death, but sadly no. That's all I have to really say about him, and now I'm going to move on to the compys. To make it easier, I'm just going to be showing one, since they're all pretty much the same. They've all been hand sculpted by me. And it was a method of taking a random stud and then just molding a bunch of green putty on it, and then just removing them off that. So they technically have stud bottoms so they can stick to any Lego surface. Really like that feature. Anyways, getting a better look at this compy. It is the default, well, not default green, this is the default green. What I did here, just trying to remember, I tried adding a brighter green to it, and then just washed off having regrets, and then as soon as I wiped that off, it gave it a nice color. Did for one other, I think two others, not just one other. Until I was satisfied, and then just add a couple of black dots for the eyes. Did a little sculpting for the hands, feet, and then just turning this a little bit to measure how small they really are. Here's a blue, originally the smallest dinosaur, I think, and now compys are smaller. Getting blue out of the way, and just to show you again how big they are, next to Ray Arnold. That's a good small size. I don't know if I can make him any smaller. Definitely satisfied with the size of it. I don't know if I might make more and possibly sell them or something. I doubt anyone would want these. Just made them for my little collection. Because, hey, why not? Compys are small. You can just make a whole bunch. Make a little army. Originally, my intention was to take a random velociraptor, for example, just blue because there's so many of her. Just repaint it and call it a compy. Then I thought, it wouldn't look that good. So I just decided, why not just make one? And lo and behold, you have the compy. That's all I really have to say about this. Let me get to the kind of final verdict of what I've made recently. And that's all I have to say about this. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Did you like this? Did you hate it? Is there anything that you think I should probably make? Doubtful I can make anything in the distant future. May as well just start showing off everything else I've made recently in the last couple months. Why not? I think it might be fun. Anyways, that's all for now. This has been Xenoworld, and I'll talk to you guys later.